Zero. Captain Zero, research explorer in time and space. Somewhere, in a remote, uncharted region of the planet called Earth, stands the laboratory of Captain Zero. In this secret location, known only to a few in the outside world, Captain Zero and his associates experiment in time and space to learn from the past, to plan for the future.
Contact has been established. We now transmit you direct to the laboratory of Captain Zero. Please stand by.
Tetro.
Yes, sir.
Stand by for operation of the time machine.
Yes, sir. Where to this time, Captain?
Back to the year 1215 and King John of England.
Yes, sir.
Electrode generators, 7.815. Klystron output, 4.392. Set the trilotron at 12.9916.
Yes, sir.
Ready, Jet?
Ready, sir.
Ready in the electro chamber?
All set, Captain. Let her go.
Stand by for signal. Activate the cycle reactor. Good. We're cracking the fourth dimension again, projecting back into time. 1900, 1800, 17. Increase microphase 3/4 and bring up the field output. Hold it. 1600, 15, 14. Check resistance gauge.
We're heating up, Captain.
Increase icon acceleration and raise thermal level. Steady. Hold it. Going back. 1300, 1250, 40, 30, 20. Stand by. 1215. Cut the cycle reactor and lock it. Level the power, Tetro.
Wow, for a minute there, I didn't think we were going to make it.
Set the sound wave segregator and patch it into the time machine audio.
Yes, sir. Set, sir.
Now set the language rectifier to Middle English, Midland dialect.
Middle English? Is that different than the English we speak now?
Quite a bit. In fact, we wouldn't even be able to understand it. The language can change a lot in over 700 years. All right, stand by to activate the view screen. Bring up the plate current. Increase target voltage. Check image acceleration. It's coming in. There it is. The castle of King John in London, England, in the year 1215. Stand by to refocus inside. You're going to see how the ruthless acts of a tyrant king brought about his own downfall and ended the tyranny of English kings forever.
Your Majesty.
Arise. And if you bear more complaints from the peasantry, we are in no mood to hear them.
But Your Majesty, the taxes.
We shall collect our taxes in this land as often as we choose and raise them as high as we like.
But your subjects are starving. They cannot pay.
Do not bother us with details. If they cannot pay, then take their carts and their tools.
What if they resist?
Resist? Let them try. We've already hired foreign troops to take care of such emergencies. Furthermore, we intend to raise the taxes on the London merchants. They will pay us for the privilege of doing business, or they will have no business to do.
But what of the barons? They, too, complain. Your Highness did summon them to military service, but instead of leading them into battle, Your Excellency kept them waiting and waiting.
Yes, yes, until they were most happy to pay us a goodly fee for the privilege of going home.
Forgive me, Your Highness, but there are rumors of revolt.
Revolt? Let them try. Without a leader to unite them, we shall cut them down one by one.
'Tis rumored they have already found such a leader.
What? You mean someone dares to stand against the king? Who, man? Speak, who?
The Archbishop of Canterbury, Stephen Langton. He awaits in the South Corridor an audience with Your Majesty.
Stephen Langton. I might have known. You may go. Leave us. So, a vassal of the Pope would dictate to the King of England. We shall settle this matter here and now. We shall give audience to Stephen Langton. And if he should prove to be involved in this revolt, we would have him eliminated at once.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And see that the room is empty, but for us, we would not have the matter known.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The good Archbishop had best concern himself with matters of the church, or he will find himself in heaven sooner than he thinks.
Jet.
Yes, sir.
Stand by to refocus to the South Corridor.
Yes, sir.
No one is safe from taxes or fines unless he can afford to bribe the king. Never has there been a man more ferociously selfish. We must be rid of this tyrant or England will perish.
I know, Fitzgerald, and I am with you.
What of the fine promises he made before his coronation? Words, empty words. He has done nothing since his coronation but plunder his own country.
I know, but now we are united, commoners, barons, and church. King John will soon be taught to respect the rights of his subjects or suffer the consequences.
But on what grounds can we gain our rights?
Look, let me show you. I have found a most precious thing. The Charter of Liberty which Henry I granted our people.
Which same rights King John has taken away.
But with this and a united people, we will soon regain our rights with further liberties as well.
But this could be war against the king.
We'll demand such a document of King John, or war against him to the death. We ask only for justice, and we'll be content with nothing less. Look, I have prepared our demands in the form of a charter, a Magna Carta, and I'm waiting now to see the king.
He will never agree to sign it.
Can you assemble the barons at once, ready to do battle against him should he refuse?
Aye. For such a cause, they will fight the king himself.
Good. Now you had best be gone.
Your risk is great, Langton, and without your leadership, I fear we would be lost.
Be not afraid, Fitzgerald. England is finally united with one resolve, a charter of liberty and law, and an end to the tyranny of kings. We cannot fail. Now go ready the barons. I must prepare my audience with the king.
Aye, and may success attend you.
Captain, if Stephen Langton keeps that appointment with the king, it may be the last one he ever keeps.
I know. I guess I'd better go back there and warn him.
How about letting me go back?
No, it's too dangerous.
But I'll be perfectly safe, Captain. And you can keep track of me on the view screen and materialize me back here if anything goes wrong.
Well, okay. But be careful.
Don't worry, I will.
Now, I'll materialize you back here just as soon as you've warned Langton.
Yes, sir.
All right, stand by. Spectral wave condensers are opening. Turboid activity is increasing. Voltage is building up. Spark gaps are closing. It's transforming to electrical impulses, beginning to dematerialize. There he goes. Gone.
He's gone. Captain Zero, take me back! Captain!
Electrowave condensers are opening. Turboid activity's increasing. Tetro, what happened?
The main condenser burned out.
Get it repaired at once. Jet stranded back in the 13th century in the castle of King John of England.
No sign of him, huh? That's strange. We've searched almost the entire castle. I wonder if he would have dared go into the throne room. Come on.
Not here, but he must be somewhere in the castle. Round up your men. We'll search from ground to turret. King John will have his head for this.
And see that I'm not disturbed during my audience with the Archbishop.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I hear rumors that there's a spy abroad in the castle. Are the guards well posted?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good. As soon as he is caught, I would have him beheaded at once.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Are you prepared to dispose of the Archbishop?
Well prepared, Your Majesty.
Good. You will await a sign from me.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You may signal the guards that he may enter. But I doubt that he will ever leave here alive.
The Archbishop of Canterbury.
Your Majesty?
You wished an audience with me?
Yes, Your Majesty.
State your business quickly.
Very well. The people of England have had enough of your tyrannical rule. The entire nation is united against you, the church, the commoners, and the barons. We demand a charter of liberty and of law.
What sort of liberty and of law does this so-called charter contain?
You will pledge your word to sell justice to no man, nor deny nor delay it. No man shall be imprisoned without a fair trial, and you will promise that no taxes shall be levied without the consent of those who must pay them.
Why, you... Along with your other demands, why do you not ask for my kingdom also? We promised nothing. While we rule England, we will never grant liberties which take from us the right to do exactly what we please.
You will sign the Magna Carta, Your Majesty, or the barons wage war against you.
Without your leadership, their unity would fall apart.
Then I will lead them.
We shall see, Stephen Langton. We shall see.
You refuse to sign this charter?
We refuse.
Then by the nobles of England, you'll be forced to do so. Your armor is apparently in need of repair as well as your government.
You blundering fool. If he escapes, he'll lead the barons against me. After him, bring him back.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And this time, no ill-mounted armor will foil my plans.
Get over there with your king. There is no escape, King John. The castle is surrounded.
What do you mean by this?
We demand justice for the people, or you die.
Why, you...
You'll do nothing.
Now, will you sign our Magna Carta?
Very well. For the sake of peace and to prevent bloodshed,
Namely, your own.
we shall grant what you wish. Set a time and place where we may meet to discuss the matter.
Where shall it
The Oak, Runnymede.
be? The 15th day of June, on the island in the River Thames opposite Runnymede.
Very well. We shall be there.
Of that, King John, we will be certain.
But we will never sign your stupid charter. You clumsy fool! If you hadn't blundered into that armor, this never would have happened.
But, Your Highness, I did not touch the armor. It moved of its own accord. Look! It moved again.
Are you mad?
No. There is someone inside that armor.
Fool!
Captain, if you're going to take me back, you'd better do it quick.
Well, are you satisfied?
But... I got him. He's transforming from electrical impulses and beginning to materialize. Coming in. He's in. Jet, are you all right?
Man, you caught me just in time. I could almost feel that sword touch my neck.
I'm sorry, Jet. I tried to get you back here sooner, but one of the materialization units burned out. We got it repaired just in time. And it looks like we're going to have to get you a new helmet.
Yeah. But did King John sign the Magna Carta?
Stand by to move the time machine ahead. June the 15th, same year, 12:15.
Yes, sir.
Ready with the cycle reactor? Cycle reactor, on. Cut. Lock reactor. Now stand by to refocus to the camp of the Barons at Runnymede.
But if I sign this, I shall be no king. You have given me 24 overlords.
These 24 will see that you carry out the terms of the Magna Carta. You have no choice, King John, but to sign.
Sign.
Finally, it is done. Law will be the master of all in England, but that law will not be the will of the king, but the will of the people.
So the Magna Carta was the basis of English law.
That's right, Jet. And the basis of American law as well. The English Magna Carta became the model for the American Bill of Rights. Hi, boys and girls. Greetings, fellow Z-men. I want to tell you how you can become a commissioned officer of the Zero Explorers in time and space and receive an official space passport and identification card. This passport entitles you to travel in accredited spaceships to any planet in our solar system. It also contains my official signature and photograph, as well as regulations for space travel and procedure for rocket ship blastoff. Just send your name and address to me, Captain Zero, in care of this station. Your letter will be forwarded to my laboratory by guided missile, and I will immediately send you your official space passport and identification card. So till we meet again, fellow Z-men, good luck in time and space.
Be sure to be standing by when we again transmit you to this remote location on the planet Earth, where Captain Zero and his associates will conduct another experiment in time and space.